Nuelis. Okay. Let me look. Nui. It's a really nice run. It's a good breakout too. Dang. 23.32. It's a really good breakout and it's still pumping. Still pumping. It's a good break. What was that, 10? 11? Okay. 19, Lori. Oof. Very nice. Yeah, it looks good. Good morning, guys. Yeah, that's a really nice run. TWKS. Oh, look. TKWS. TWKS. uh, 32. Nice exits. Good morning, Jake. Good morning, Hamza. Trevor, good morning. Joe, good morning. Yi, good morning. Dave, good morning. Justin, good morning. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, hopefully it's not a super slow day today. Because it kind of seems that way. Kind of seems like it. The S&P looks okay this morning though, gapping up. Not a huge gap up, but it is a gap up. KV, good morning. Bob, let's go. Fire the TV. Bob, fire the TV. Who's that? Good morning, Bob. Yeah, Alan, let me know if you're in that name, please, and then I'll take a look. A lot of resistance at okay, so that's good. Sounds good. On AMD, some calls. Let me see what AMD is doing. AMD is down. AMD is down like 60 cents. So it's basically break even. It seems. Yeah. Hmm. That thing was actually green in the morning, like early pre-market, and then it just kind of gave it away. Gave it away, Justin. We'll see. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, today seems like a bit of a weird day, doesn't it? New Ellis is like, nope, not a weird day. Just bump it. So hopefully this creates a bit of a trend, though, like a penny stock trend here. Dang, 36. Do, 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 do. 36 cents. It's a discount. Kimbella, what's up? Today have to get to work. Okay, sounds good, Trevor. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day as well, and we will see you later. See you later. Yeah, it looks like we're stalling there a little bit. HDD with some news. With some news. Good morning, Annette. Let's Dang it, are you kidding me? Hmm. Let's see if we get a bit of a retrace. Safe and still red? Yeah, exactly. HDD can suck it. Paper trading today, still learning the ropes. Okay, it pumped really quickly. Yeah, it's on the right hand side here. Um, this happens so many times where like I'm about to send a signal, and then all of a sudden I get eliminated because that thing just popped away from the level that I wanted, which is really frustrating sometimes. Uh, but we shall see. We shall see. What's Nui doing? Nui's dipping? Yeah. 37 and Dipskis to 32. Good morning, Amando. SGD. Let me take a look. SG. Yeah. I mean, I mean, mm, I'm just looking at the list of just looking. That's not it. 119. Let's go. My stream is just super slow. Let's go, Hamza. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, sis. Welcome back, sis. Uh, Welcome back, sis. That doesn't look right, does it? Those levels are a bit sus, actually. Mm, yeah, it's the volume on those candles, I think. Hmm. How much time do we have? 10 minutes till the market opens? Interesting candles. Hamza, you just have to go back and reconnect. So you just have to, unless you need the link again, then just let me know. Yeah. To that flat, please. No, we need pumpies. We need pumpies. We need pumpies, We need pumpies. We're going to need a little bit of a break on that resistance. My goodness, it's slow this morning. Dang. Sheesh. It is very, very slow. Very slow. Very slow. You need a winner today? Yeah, hopefully we get lots of winners today. Please. Good morning, Paige. Good morning. Good morning. Uh, we need squeezies. We need squeezies. We need squeezies. Good morning, good morning, good morning, CM. Let's make some monies. My goodness, this thing is slow. Sheesh. Yeah, it's very slow, and like this is just the entire market though. Like nothing seems to like want to behave today. Like nothing. Everything is just going up and then back down and then up and then back down. Yeah, Peggy. Peggy with a bit of a pop. I bet you it's because of CM and because of Nui, another penny stock. Let me take a look. Peggy. Pineapple Energy. Yeah, 14, 15%. Not bad. Yeah. Palantir, I'll take a look. Yeah, like it just seems really slow. Shaftman, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Dan. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Come on, CMND, give us a pop. Give us a pop. We need to break that little stupid downtrend. Is what we need to do. But this is all the stocks we're watching this morning. They're just this slow. Good morning, Tone. Go. Come on, give us a fat green candle. There we go. Come on, do better. Do better. Do better. Give us more. Give us more. Give us more. Give us more, darling. Give us more. That's not good enough. You're kidding me. You kidding me? I want more. Do you guys want more? We want more, right? There we go. Give us 180, and then let's talk. Give us more. Give us more. Give us more. Come on. It's gonna happen to Palantir. You got puts and calls. Just wondering if you should sell at the open. I'll take a look. How much time? 6 minutes. Okay. Let me. I'll take a look in a second. Yeah, I just want to see what this thing does. Between 177 and 180 here. CMND. I just want to see what happens, and then we can move on and look at some other things. What a slacker! Come on, squeeze it. There we go. 179. Come on. Give me that 180. Give me that 180. Just send it. Just give us the breakout. There goes 180. Come on. Come on. Send it, send it, send it, send it. Yeah, 180 is resistance, by the way. A lot of resistance. A lot of resistance, people. A lot of resistance. So we need to break that level if we're going to go anywhere. A lot of resistance. Good morning, Maestro. Good morning, Virgo. Good morning, Joe. Lynn, good morning. Dennis, good morning. Give us more, please, Dennis. Give us more. Yeah, 180 is a problem. And we know that's resistance. So this is where sometimes you have to decide, like, do I take my little scalp piece? Like, I bought at support. Do I just take my 10 cents and move on, honestly? Hi, Kel, Iro. Right? So that's some of the, you have to decide that sometimes. Um, You know what I mean? Because then it just goes back to the same range we came from, right? So, and then you maybe do it again. But that's it's always a constant decision. Like when you're playing with a stock that has resistance, like when it pushes to that resistance, sometimes you just have to get rid of it, or you just take the risk that okay, it's not going to go below that base and it's going to go back up again. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, right? So we'll come back to this name though, especially if we stay above that range, we'll come back. Alrighty. Let me go look at other things here though. So Peggy's at 20% now, which isn't too bad. And then the question was for Palantir, PLTR. Palantir, you're holding puts, right? So nice. Very nice. So that thing is gapping down from resistance this morning, it seems. Interesting enough. Yeah, the daily, yeah, 25 something. Anyways, so there's a bit of support at this level here. So 2160 ish. So I'm losing my voice. So maybe it might be a good idea. It is again, especially if those puts expire soon, it might be a good idea to get rid of those puts at the open and then decide with the calls later. Alrighty. So again, I'm not quite sure when these options expire, but if they expire soon, especially like this week on a nice gap down like that, you might at least have to scale out some, and then see what you want to do with the calls later. Cool. Okay. Hopefully we stay above 2160. Balance here. I'm gonna leave it up as we get to the open too. I'm gonna leave it on the side here so I can come back. So yeah, CMND basically just came back to the same range, guys, and then it's bouncing a little bit again, right? So that's what I mean. Like you can play this range multiple times, or you can just wait, or you can take your profits and wait for the breakout, right? Like all of that is completely up to you. So I'm really hoping we break above 180 though, because then at least we have something to play with. Uh, Choo choo. Uh, okay. La, 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 la. Like smashed, yeah. Don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already. Please and thank you. Smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel, and the market just opened. And here goes volatility. T. Palantir 22, Peloton, Nui 30 something. Okay, here we go. Come on, give us the push. Give us the push. My goodness. Who's holding this thing below 180? Tell them to stop it. It doesn't look like we're going to break on that candle either. It looks like we're going to test the bottom instead. Or not. Can you make the phone call, Dan? Say hello. I will find you. That thing said, yep, you can find these. I will find you. Stop it. Can we get a breakout here? So it looks like we're still holding the bottom, but it's playing games with us. Call modes? Call mate? Okay. Perfect. The phone call has been made. It's interesting though, that wick at the bottom and at the top, extremely confusing. Because then it's like, okay, which way do we really go? Hmm. I think he's just giving us wicks. AMD is pumping? Okay. Hopefully. We can get those calls and the monies. I don't like how we're unable to get back above 170 here. We need to get back above 170 in this candle. If not, it's dead. Dead. Yeah, that's too much weakness. Too much weakness. Just watch the close of the candles for now. Alrighty. So even though that's really annoying the way that it's performing, just watch the close of the candles. Because I feel like they're still scamming here, especially at the open. You always expect the scams, right? Yeah, it looks like Palantir. Oof! Oh my goodness! Yeah, if you sold those puts at the open, happy. Because Palantir immediately said, "I choose violence." Right. So yeah, when you're holding those puts and they expire, or even if they don't expire, you want to get rid of them. If not, they become a problem. Yeah. So that's just a dead cat bounce though. It might turn around and say, you know what, like let's go back down, but still, like especially at the open, you always get that like a bit of a reaction to the upside. A little bit of a reaction. So right at the open for a nice gain. Let's go, Sky. Monies. Yeah, Palantir is hitting highs of the day here. Highs of the day. Uh, uh, Okay. Yeah, Palantir is like, hey, oh, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. They're paying finally, NVIDIA. Yeah, today might be a little bit of blood in the morning and then a bounce. Spy needs to chill out. What's happening? Are we dropping? Tesla's at 180. Isn't that crazy? Yeesh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like the markets are doing well today. Well, not well, but you know what I mean. With like just carry over from yesterday to today, it's actually not too bad. Tesla, on the other hand, though, absolute doo doo. Absolute doo doo. Okay. What else is moving here that we like? Yeah, AMD had a nice pop at the open to recover all those losses and then back to even, Justin. Yeah, back to red. Yeah, exactly. You took some profits. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Tesla bot is what really moves the needle. Tesla bot. What do you mean? Like the little I am the maybe maybe. Ooh, I saw a video somewhere and it was the Costco Costco using Tesla for the stuff. MTC's halted up. Oh wow, MTC's halted up. Dang, yeah, Lion. I missed that. Impressive. Cool. Kadeem, what's your position in ESPR? Wasn't that thing getting delisted or something like that? Hi, Musty. Hi, hi, hi. Partners have announced investment over the next 10 years, 300 billion. You would think they should be investing more monies. Anyways, let me look at Nvidia here. Take a look at TWKS. Yeah, just let me know what your position is. 318. Okay, I'll take a look. Yeah, so Nvidia slightly red this morning. I think we mentioned this over the weekend, right? So over the weekend we mentioned that if Nvidia broke above whatever level that was, yeah. So I think this is what we were paying attention to, right? So this level right there with that arrow, the double top. So we broke above it and sent it. So that was a really nice breakout and a push, 887, and then all the way to 922. Oof, 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 oof. Nvidia does seem to have a bit of a triple top there at 922, 922.30 ish. Right. So if you look to the left hand side on the 4 hour time frame, you're gonna see a few times that we've been at to this level and we've struggled. Right. So this area seems to be kind of important. Kind of important. So, and now you have 3 4 hour candles just sitting there. So if at some point if we're gonna run again, we're gonna need to break above that range, right? So let me take a look. TWKS 318 is your entry. 318. What's the resistance? Daily really doesn't give us much, so I'm gonna zoom in into a smaller time frame. Um, I want to fix my charts here. I'm just trying to see when you bought this thing. You bought it at the open. You bought it at the open, huh? Hmm. My question for you is where's your stop loss? KV, where's your stop loss? I think you want to focus more on your stop loss than where resistance is since you're red in that position. Alrighty, so worry about how much you're gonna lose first before you think of like how where it's gonna go to, because then you're gonna say okay, like where's resistance, and then all of a sudden it's $3, it's 250, and you're like okay, where's resistance? Where's his resistance? In the meantime, you're losing monies. So it would be nice if that thing stayed above 305, right, and $3. Um, and then your next resistance would be closer to like right where you got in. It is close to resistance. Yeah, Apple, iPad, whatever they're doing. There was some scammy news this morning. Well, I don't know if it's scammy. But something about Rivian and Apple working together. Not sure if I believe that because that's not the first time Apple has been rumored to be working with somebody. I wonder if that's why Tesla is dropping this morning. Maybe, maybe. Maybe. GSUN looks like it's absolutely flying. There goes TWKS dropping new lows of the day. So please make sure you have a stop loss somewhere. Shows Tesla made EVs sales down 18% in April. Oh, okay, maybe that's why. Yeah. Thank you. La 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 la. See, I don't know why Tesla struggles so much with EV news when they have all these other things. But 30%. Okay, so GSUN. Yeah, no, I was looking at these splits over the weekend, and I was looking at GSUN. There was something about it though that was missing, but I mean the stock is pumping now because they had news this morning, right? They had news, consolidation, and then boom skis, boom skis. Anyways, good morning, Lords. You should buy what, Will? They're gonna send you to jail, straight to jail. Do not collect $100. Straight to jail. Let me look at the daily here for GSUN. The spread on this thing is a little bit sus. Recent splits. Good morning, Lincoln. Yeah, see again. We mentioned this a few days ago, right? Like Peloton will get bought out at some point. Circle Peloton for potential buyout. Yeah, it's just a matter of time. As much as Peloton is doo-doo, Peloton has like die-hard customers. But some people love Peloton. Peloton has like a real community, so it's not like yeah. So yeah, Peloton might have been overvalued at $100, but I think wants to go to $5, doesn't it? G Suns. That was a good breakout. I just wasn't paying attention. Apple iPad. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Palantir. So Palantir initially had that pop, right? And then straight back to the abyss. So always a dead cat bounce. And then the question is, okay, like, is it going to come back and go to zero? Oh, no. $990? Oh, my goodness. I bet you Warren Buffett owns like 90% of this company. That thing is at all-time highs. Yeah. Dang. Can you imagine like, Coke as your only investment? Look at that thing. Wow. Look at that. It's just been creeping. Good morning, Bernard. Just been creeping year over year over year over year. Some years it's had like it's retraced just like everything else, right? Like a nice solid drop there and then recover. It's almost like the S&P. I'm getting online. Yep. It's impressive. Very impressive. Very impressive. If their business relied on anyways, I don't know what I was gonna say. Moving on. As you can tell, today's a bit of a sus day, isn't it? So yeah, CMND came all the way back down to retest the 200. Like I said earlier, right? So when a stock is getting to resistance like this, you have to decide, like, okay, do I just get rid of it? Do I just sell it because it's at resistance? And sometimes, yeah, you sell it and you wait for the breakout, right? Um, so because in this case, we did not break out, and then we came all the way back down there to the 200. So let's see if it stays above the 200. Let me take a look. MTC is always wild for some reason. Always, every single time this thing rallies, it just does crazy things. Sheesh. Yup, that thing is like it's not even slowing down. It's just crazy. You are? Let's go, Musty. Come on. Well done. Are you gonna sell them or you're just gonna keep them for now? Finally. Finally. Yeah, today is a suspicious day for these stonks. Inshallah. Not bad at all. Why is it dropping? Because the earnings were priced in already, and there's nothing for people to hang on to as something exciting for them to hang on to. Something exciting. Interesting. Um, I don't know what to do. Yeah, if it was a Friday musty, I would say take them, take and leave. But it's only Tuesday. So then you have to look and see if it's getting more volume today, and if the options actually have more volume, and then go from there. So it's not as simple as you know. Is anybody holding Peggy? Anybody? Anybody? Yeah, G Sun is retesting the 9 EMA here too. Uh, who's Peggy? uh, Peggy is the name of a stonk. Wait, did I not get a response? Uh, uh, oh, okay. You have some TK? Okay. Yep. Yeah, both of these names are dipping now. It kind of looks like CMND is bouncing off the 200, doesn't it? Ooh, of the 200s. Yeah, everything just looks really weak though, doesn't it? It's like, oh, we're bouncing. No, we're not. Oh, we're bouncing. No, we're not. No, we are not. Yeah, that wasn't too bad though. That might be the first step we actually break above the downtrend, the VWAP. Let's see. Let's see. 166, 67. You're up 36% on Apple calls. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Today's one of those days that we end up just watching the S&P, huh? Yep, pretty slow. Something will eventually show up though, and it will most likely will show up when we leave and go to Discord, because that's how it always works. It's like slow, 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 and then we leave, and it's like, oh yeah, there it is. Here it is. MTC, I don't know if I'd give you a support level at this price, honestly. Right? That thing just basically opened and went boom skis. So if we're looking for support, it's all the way down there. So for now, you're just waiting for it to consolidate, like sell off and just consolidate and start curling, Hamza. Um, okay, let me take a look at Apple. Apple up $3. Ooh, Apple looks nice. Apple looks nice. Cool. Small pumping. You're still watching that thing, Sky? Oh my days. Yeah. So we went to 518 today. Yeah, this morning. Yeah. Come on, Spy. Give us 520s. Stop being shy. Stop being shy. Good morning, Steve. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Okay. PLTN. Halted up. This thing is crazy. It's like two candles, boom skis, halted. I hate when stuff like that happens. G-Sun? Yeah, G-Sun said, hey guys. Hey. Retest and pop. $5. Dang. Yeah, we might need to go back and look at that split list there. The split list. Yeah, that's a really nice run. Really, really nice run. Sheesh. Just like that? My goodness. Yeah, Lion, it's been weak this morning. Weak. Yeah, like I initially like that first level we played with this morning, just because it was closer to resistance and it looked like it was consolidating. Now it's showing a lot of weakness, right? So that's why second signal doesn't come unless we get a higher low, right? Like when a stock gives me a new low of the day, what I then look for is a higher low at some point, or like a higher high to say, you know what, the trend is changing. Because if it's not doing that, then it's clearly just giving us lower highs, and lower lows. Right. So even if it again like the 200 not too bad, you can take a little scalpy, but then if you try it again, you get slapped. You know, there goes G-Sun with new highs. New highs 560. Oh my goodness, G-Sun. Sheesh, just like that, G-Sun. Does G-Sun have a sympathy play? I bet you it does. I bet you it does. We'll find it. We shall see. Just looking. Okay. Perfect. Na, 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 na. It would have to be another China name as well. Yeah, I don't see anything that has any volume at all. Uh, in 8 minutes, don't know that will affect. It says medium. Okay. Yeah, the markets usually react to that stuff, and then they're like, "Yeah, okay, back to business." To May 7th, Apple event. They're like, "Guys, this is the new iPads, uh, and we're the bestest." And yeah, we are the bestest. But anyways, yeah, maybe Spy is waiting for that data, and then we can maybe move after that. G-Sun is not stopping though. Oof. Yep. Uh, there goes G-Sun. There goes. Oh my goodness. Oof. Oof. That's a pretty nice push. Change. Yeah, perfect. Sheesh. Just like that. $6. $6. Into earnings. So la, 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 la. 622. Damn. 630. That thing is squeezing. Squeezing G-Sun. These are pretty good breakouts. Uh, okay. I just wanted to see if there was anything we missed there. Oof! Oh my goodness! Yeah, G Sun is just on fire there. 669. Of course it is. Watch that be the top. Watch that be the top. 669. If that thing doesn't break above 669, you know the market makers are playing games. Like, yeah, IVP. Okay, tomorrow. Okay. 669. If GSAN doesn't break that level, that's going to be funny. PLTN is on halt at 960. Lena, 960. Everything else still looks a little bit suspicious there. Let me look at the splits here. So GSUN is one of the stonks on this list. The only difference here though is they had a catalyst, right? So sometimes these stocks don't do anything. It's right there, right? So G-Sun with the splits. So these stocks don't do anything until they actually have a catalyst, and then they go boom skis. Boom skis. So maybe with G-Sun pumping like it is, it might signal some other splits. Hi DD. So we shall see. It wasn't letting you buy it. Yeah, I think it's because of the split. Because of the split. Start settling in one day, the 28th of May. Yeah. 700K float, IVP. Okay. Schwab. iSun. GSun, iSun. Ooh, is iSun is iSun the baby of GSun, guys? Let's go look, right? I'm kidding, by the way. But let's go look. Good morning, Curl. What if iSun pumps because G-Sun is pumping? They're like, hey, I'm the father. No, iSun isn't doing anything. I don't know why it's on that list if it's at that price. Why is it on the list? Yeah, it's yeah. Forget about iSun. iSun hasn't done a split yet. I'm just looking for anything else on this list that has momentum. Um, this one has a bit of little bit of momentum. Yeah, the only problem with stuff. Oh my goodness, G Sun is like, hey, don't forget, G Sun broke above 680. That thing is not stopping. 690. 690. Oh my goodness. There goes $7. 721. I mean, might as well just go for 769. 769. Crazy. La 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 la. That's all pure FOMO. FOMO, FOMO, FOMO. Sheesh, look at these candles though. Yeah, stuff like this. When you play with stuff like this, you're just having to FOMO because it's hard to navigate with you know justify like levels to buy and add. That's to justify at 850. You sold at 1,000. Will nice. I mean that's a lot of money for like one share to make on one share. Yep. That's a tough entry, isn't it? That's a tough entry. I hope you make monies here because you'll break even. I really hope you make monies because I mean, like we haven't had a red candle for a damn long time. The last time we had a red candle was at $4. So I really hope we explode here really quickly so you can make some money. So I will, but I can kind of see a trend with the entries. You hesitate and hesitate and hesitate, and then you pull the trigger, but then you pull the trigger at almost the top. I hope it's not the top here though. But come on, pump it, pump it, pump it. There you go. You're back to green. Do it for Will. Do it for Will. Come on, give him 769. Give him $8. There we go. Make sure you don't hold a big bag though, Will. Cause come on. If this candle doesn't give you a new high, you're gonna drop like a tomato. Just keep that in mind. So please make sure you have a plan. Please make sure you have a stop loss. Something, something, something. If this candle doesn't give you a new high, that thing will be entered so quickly. So come on. 699. I was wondering why. There you go. Yeah, it's. We're praying for you, Will. Praying, praying. Yeah, yeah. This is looking a little bit sus here now. It's hot. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Wow. Did you get into this thing, Lena? I hope you did. Because yeah, you mentioned it at like 950. It's at $10.80 now. 1080, and our G Sun just got destroyed. Right. So like I said, if that last candle doesn't give you a new high, that thing is gonna get entered. Right? Because it's momentum. People want to see new highs. When they're playing with stuff, you want to see constant pumping, constant, constant. As soon as you have a candle that doesn't do that, people panic. So I hope you had a stop loss. But there's a theme with your entries, though. There's a theme. Um, yeah, there's a theme with your entries, Will. Right? So, um, yeah. You sold it at $10. Okay. It's still halted at 1080. 1080. PLTN. Oof. Okay, thank you, Lion. Thank you. Is that Wins? Yeah, Wins is also halted up on the left hand side there. Not a massive move, but it's a recent split. So now we have all these splits, wanting to do stuff. Gordon, what's your position in that stock? In T whatever, whatever, whatever. Yeah. Hmm. The volume in this though line is a bit sus, but very very sus. Uh, so be careful. Okay. Yeah, let me look at that one too. You. VLCN. Yeah. Hmm. You're thinking of a long term play? Okay, I'll take a look. TX. RH. Texas Roadhouse. Ah. Wow, I had no idea these guys had a stock. Oh my goodness. Um, maybe not the best time to do that. Texas Roadhouse is sitting at all time highs. Oof! Oh my goodness. Texas Roadhouse. Yeah, it's been pumping. You notice how there's always a dip at some point, especially if you're looking for a long term investment, right? So you might have to wait a few months, but every once in a while, like you always get that dip, and it becomes really every once in a while. It seems like it's hitting all time highs and then drop like a tomato. So at some point, this thing is gonna have to drop because it's been pumping and it's hitting at all time highs, right? So the all-time high for this thing is 170, 170.40, 170.39. So if I were you and I was looking for a long-term investment in this, I would honestly wait for that thing to get back above 170 and then scale in a little bit, like a very small position, and then continue to scale in as time goes on. If not, if the bigger chunk of your position though should come when this thing gives you a solid red, a solid dip, because yeah, buying this thing at all time highs is not the best. Yeah, I had no idea these guys had a. Yeah. I do more since your daughter works there. Some good yeah. Yeah. Yeah, some of these restaurants are really like the stocks are really good. Yeah, BuzzFeed. Yep, I want to pull that one up too. So that's what I would do. Again, if it's a long term play, there's no need to rush into it, right? Dollar cost average, scale in slowly, right? You have $100 to put in there, put in $10 above resistance. Or if it starts to crash, amazing, right? Then put in $5, $10. And if it's a crazy crash, and then put in more. But yeah, no rush at all time highs, because you could easily go all in on this stock at 170, and then 2 months down the road it's back to $130, and then you're waiting for a few more months to come back to break even, and then before you start making money, really annoying, right? BuzzFeed. Buzz. Are we halted yet on this one? Yeah, the volume on all these stupid stocks very slow, very slow. Vino is another one, yeah. See, yeah, the only difference, yeah, Wint is on halter. Wint is at 21% now. Dang. Okay. But the spread is also pretty scary. Crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Hmm. Crazy, crazy, crazy. MTC. What are we at? Yeah. See, this is the problem, though, right? Hamza, why? Like, I couldn't tell you where support was at, because when a stock immediately pops like that, it really doesn't matter where that support is at. It doesn't matter. So yeah, if we can come back close to this range and consolidate, that's perfect for MTC. Yeah, it's getting really close to a really good range. A really good range. Choo, 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 choo. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this one up so we can watch a second there. That's there goes GSUN, right? GSUN basically went from $4 to $7 without any red candles. You know that thing is coming, right? You know it's coming. So um, yeah, let's see if it can consolidate somewhere and then curl again. But Will, there's a pattern with your plays. PLTN is unhalted, guys, and it's dropping a little bit. Yeah, ZKIN. Yeah, ZKIN was nice in pre-market. Nice in pre-market. ATGL is halted down. Crazy, crazy, crazy. See again, that's why these are concerning. When GSUN is better because they have a catalyst. Everything else is just a quick pop and dump. So my size, yeah, there's a whole bunch of them it seems. My size, CDTX, ZVSA is one that we've talked about. SOPAO, Vino, BuzzFeeds, OLB. One of these names will explode at some point. The only problem is how do we know which one is going to explode soon? Right? One of these names you're looking at will give you 100% one of these days and more. Question is which one? Which one? Yeah, it's bouncing up to 20 for now. So of $5.90, 20 EMA. G20 EMA. Nui, you're up 62%. Very nice. Very nice. Peloton, what's your position in Peloton? If you have a question, just let me know, guys. Otherwise, I'm going to be running around like a goat looking at tickers, this ticker, that ticker, and then someone's going to say, but I'm already in a position. But I'm not even holding shares. I have options. Oh my god. So yeah, just let me know. Just let me know if you have a question. Please let me know where your position is. If you're looking for an entry, I'm already in the position. I'm holding this and that already. So you're in at $4. Life of Michael. Okay, I'll take a look. Yeah, MTC is looking interesting there. Hamza, looking interesting. PTON. Na, 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 na. Oh, you're basically at break even now. Okay. Peloton seems to have a little bit of support between 4 and 390. So first of all, your entry is okay. Alrighty. Not saying that it's gonna have a huge run because Peloton has a bigger float. It doesn't necessarily move like that. So it's 300 million shares, right? It's not gonna all of a sudden squeeze. Yeah, PLTN is back to $11. But your entry for now, looking at a smaller time frame, depending on if it's a scalp or not, your entry is okay. So we can just stay above. If I were you, the low of the day is 388. I would not let that thing go below that level, unless again you believe in the company, you believe that they're gonna get bought out. And if you do, then maybe you're holding longer. But I don't mind your entry, right? You're basically break even here now. So um, again, if you zoom out and look at the daily, though, we've been running for some time now, right? We've gone from like $3 all the way to $4, right? So that's not too bad of a run. So and 420 is resistance. 420 is major resistance, just like it usually is on most dongs, right? So 420 and then 450, those are your next two levels for resistance. And for now, for support, you're looking at $4 and 390 if it's a quick scalpy. Alrighty. Yeah, let me go back to PLTN is all over the place. 11:30 straight back to 10:50. Straight back down. No, Spice says a head and shoulder. How about I give you a head and shoulder? Justin, huh? How about I? Ooh, who's that? That's Gary's pancakes. Oh my goodness, dang! I want pancakes. There goes $11 again. Sheesh. Um, instead of my la, la, la. Hmm. Uh, yeah, 12, 11:25. G-Sun is immediately pumping from the 20 again. We're back to 690. Oof. Right. So, Will, we're back to your that price you kind of got in at. But you see why like it's better for you to again wait, play that breakout or wait for the dip, right? Because that's a nice curl back above the 9, and we've talked about this so many times, right? Like let the stock crash, let it curl back up, because that was a really nice curl for G-Sun, really nice curl, a really nice curl. Um, Set as default. My uh, disconnect. Here you go. No. Yeah, yeah, that's a Dwayne Jameson. Yeah, we basically went to that 690 that Will got in at, and then straight back down. So Will became the resistance. But then again, to be fair, like this level initially was a problem already. So, yep, yup. Yeah, still looking very weak here, MTC. Very weak skis. Peloton, yeah, Peloton's retesting the 200 there. CMND, weak. In the Apple event today, let me refresh this. Uh, ZM4 chip, ZM4. What's the M4? Come on, show us some cool stuff. The MSGM, yeah, yeah. Anyways, show us some cool stuff. La, la. Nice exit. Yeah, these guys are wild though. Yeah, look at that. It's like immediately from $3 to 3.45, right back to $3. Like these stocks, scammy, very scammy today. Yeah, be safe today, please. Like if you don't feel safe, just sit on your hands for a second, right? Sit on your hands. We don't need to be chasing stonks every single day. Don't chase. Don't chase. You end up at the bridge. Yeah, I don't feel safe. If you don't feel safe, yeah, just wait. You can kind of see how everything is playing out today, right? It's like, oh, we're pumping, no, we're crashing. Oh, we're sitting at support, no, we're not, we're below support, right? Like everything just looks a little bit sus today. So please be safe. And if you're in a position, make sure you have a stop loss, right? Like there's nothing wrong with taking small losses. You're gonna take so many small losses, right? That yeah, like Just don't go diamond hand something, and especially today, and then you're like, oh, but oh my god, I thought it was at support, but it's at zero. I'm kidding, by the way. Don't forget to smash a like if you haven't already, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new, and if you're not a member yet, come join us in Discord. Click the link from Nightbot, and come join us already. Yeah, we just feel that the supply is on them. And Jisun is fighting to stay above the 20 EMA. The market does? Yeah, it does. It really does. It really does. It really, really does. Uh, it really, really does. Yeah, we'll see. G-Sun seems to be holding like $293 though. $293. Okay. Still playing there? Yeah. Yeah, this one's still hitting lows and lows and lows. So we might actually make it to the 200 actually. That would be nice, right? That would be nice. Then we have the bands looking interesting there. The bands. We shall see. Down, down, down. On puts, Marco. Okay, yeah. So now you have to ask yourself why you got those puts in the first place, and then see if you can translate it to like real monies. Passed out. To be fair, everything passed out. The puts, the puts, the puts. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Na, 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 na. Okay. When they're already up 600%. Yep. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. But yeah. Oh, I see why that is. Yeah. Okay. Uh, Hmm. I just want to see if that thing can give us a 200 bounce. Let's go, virus. Let's go. Let's go. It's salted down, Dennis. No thanks. Are we gonna get? Because spike in the point it lost before the making the low. All of a Z place. All of a Z place. Okay. This stock is for sure wild. This damn thing is wild. Maybe you double check. What do you mean double? What am I double checking? Why am I double checking? Hmm. What happened, Pablo? You have to go back. Get on the plane. Get on the plane. Here we go. La, 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 la. Get on the plane. Come back. Come back. Rubbish. You're heading to the airport? Okay. How come you? I thought you were staying for way longer, Pablo. Way longer than you're staying. Way longer. Uh, just move there, Musty. Just move there, and Pablo will meet you at the airport. 1 week this time. 1 year in 2025. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. 1 year. Let's go. Good. My goodness, what a slow morning with these donks. Sheesh. Dang. What a slow morning with these donks. Actually, no, that's not what I want to do. Slow. Yeah. And what? And rotate. There we go. Come on, give us a squeezer. Give us a pop here. Come on, Justin. Sheesh. I think doesn't want to do it, does it? It's like up and down and up and down and green and red and green. Choo. Sheesh. Come on. Here we go. Give us. Oh my goodness. Who do we need to call? Zach Morris? Here we go. Yeah, it's the lack of consistency on those candles for me. That's annoying. Yeah, look at that, right? Like we go up and then we come right back down. That's just the annoying part. So whenever that thing decides to yeah, 90 minutes. Oh my goodness. 90 minutes and then what? Virus. And then we're back to 520. Oh, Tesla is at 150 at 90 minutes. Seems like Tesla would be at 150. You said yes, 150? 150. Yeah, Steve, yeah. GME. GME. Yeah, GME just needed a retracement after that crazy day it had on Friday. 90 minutes? Well, yeah. No, I believe you. I believe that Tesla can go to 150 in 90 minutes. Probably be there in the next 5 minutes, you know? I believe you. I believe you. Choo, 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 choo. And there it is again. And there is a tap of the 200. Let's see if we can stay above the 200 this time. If not, send it to the abyss. Uh, okay. Uh, Wait, how did it get there, Jameson? How? By the way, I changed the name of the channel to the sports channel, so you guys can spam all your rubbish in there instead of like specific channels for like different sports. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that thing is on fire. VLCN is also doing okay. Yep. Yeah. Yes, I see a video now. I see the video. La 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 la. The video. There we go. Yeah. Watch it actually close above the 9 EMA now and then send it. Always holding to 170, 17. Yeah, just keep in mind though that must you don't have like all the time in the world though on those things. Just yeah. La 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 la. Choo, 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 choo. Hmm. Yeah, I hate the like the lack of consistency on those candles. Yeah. Yeah, GSUN is yeah trash. Yep, secure your monies on these scams. Today especially, like secure your monies. Today is not the day to play around. Like nothing is holding, nothing is keeping the gains. Oh lordy, here we go, ye. See ya. And there goes the pop we've been waiting for, huh? There goes the pop we've been waiting for, and my stuff is frozen. Frozen. Refresh. 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 Yeah, the let's see where this candle closes. Maybe that gives us an opportunity again. So the only good thing about this candle is that it ended up closing above the 200 EMA, which is what we want, right? So it yeah, the close of the candle is very important, very important. So if we're closing above support $3, then we potentially are okay here. Let's see if we can get a pop though. It's like for something that was exploding earlier, it's like pulling teeth, you know. Sheesh. In Peggy as well, 50 would be the yeah. Peggy. I'm sure I have Peggy up somewhere from last week. Okay, yeah, Peggy looks nice. Yeah, you can usually tell that on days like today when nothing's really pumping, like nothing really looks good, people just move on to penny stocks, like micro penny stocks. You can usually tell, right? So lots of pump and dumps, people just move on. La, 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 la. Teats. This is a family channel. Joe, monies. Yeah, not too bad. Just be careful with stuff like this. Obviously, he bought shares. Okay, yeah. Just make sure you make your monies as usual and move on. Right. So yeah, today seems like a penny stock day. Uh, the public endanger the public. Uh, mm, okay. Will struggle at 10 cents. It's not even close though, Gary. It's not even close to 10 cents yet. I think almost needs to double to get to 10 cents. So long ways away. Nice. Well done. Good scout piece. Have a wonderful day as well. Not for the week. It's not. I tell you, Tesla is a sheesh. Tesla, sheesh. Yeah, no, Tesla is a Tesla will definitely test you in all the ways possible, all the ways possible. None. Why, Pavan, why do you want it at 512? For SPY? Why? Harwood. Good morning, Christopher. Uh, Facility NASA or NSA? NSA? Being taken. The ink getting my waves. uh, Interesting, Joe. They would never see this face again. Yeah. Peggy's pumping. I don't think I honestly don't worry about Peggy's. Yeah, Peggy has earnings in 2 days. Yeah, I don't know if there's really anything to see there, but are you with me? Are you with me? Uh, that's a penny stock. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, thank you. They decline a reverse split. Yeah, they voted no. Well, they better pump it then. Otherwise, it's going to the OTC. Because I bet you the company brought it forward. See, and that's the problem though. The company thought about splitting. Shareholders said no. So if the company has nothing to do, like nothing of value to do for the stock to get back above like a reasonable price, they don't have a choice. It's gonna get to the OTC. Good morning, Jeff. So hopefully they announce something solid. MTC keeps holding, so this almost seems like a double bottom now of $3 for MTC. So not horrible. The damn thing just needs to pump though. My goodness. Sheesh. What the hell is going on with these stonks today? 2024, July 24th. Okay, okay, okay. Well, they better get to pumping immediately. Otherwise, OTC, here they come. Oh, they might have to put another vote next month. Good morning, Jeff. How do you like the new job? Is Jason messaging you? Does he miss you? Tomorrow. Thursday. Thursday. Uh, Come on. You don't like it? He doesn't miss you, or you don't like the job? Jason says, "Hell no." Will be a good buy at 70 cents. I'll take a look. I want to see if we finally get a push here on this stupid thing, MTC. Sheesh. New jobs, great. Okay, nice, good. PLTN looks okay too. Back to $11, and MTC just doesn't want to give us a breakout, does it? Just doesn't want to do it. Anyways, yeah. Let me take a look at ALLR. You're looking for 70 cents. Dang, that thing's down 18% today. Oof. Is that the all-time low? Dang. Um, hmm. See, stuff like this is there's really nothing I can tell you, Bunny. So sometimes the way that I play stuff like this is if I see something that's crashed a lot, like I just take the gamble. Like at a psychological level, I say, okay, you know what, I'm going to try it at like 71. but I'm going to put a stop loss at 69,999. If we go below 70 cents, I just get rid of it. Because again, like you look at those daily candles and we're at all-time lows. There's no consolidation, nothing. So yeah, we're all just guessing at that point. Um, on your lunch break. Let's go back to MTC here. Come on, MTC, give us a pump. My goodness, how long do we have to wait, guys? Can we just get a push? Can we get a push? Give us a push. Give us a push. Give us a fat green candle. That thing said nope. Again. Again. Oh, no, 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 no. Give us the push. Come on. Na, 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 na. Dang, this is slow. Slow. No, 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 no. $1.50. That's less than the fees to trade futures, Justin. Yeah, no, we need a break above like a 315 here and then send it. But again, like I said earlier, the entry in Discord was between 3 and 305. That's your entry. Anything else is a bit of a stretch. So the question is, can we actually go for a push now though? Can we go for a push? Here we go. Come on. Give it to us. Doesn't want to do it, does it? Slacker. Drop to 10% eventually. I'm not sure. Let's give it. I mean, like honestly, Jeff, I would love to tell you, but I don't know. Right? Because they've shown us that based on the price of Bitcoin, like they're willing to keep increasing the dividend, or So I don't know for now. If they cut it at some point, then you could say okay, yeah, but they haven't done that yet. So yeah, yeah, that thing is. As soon as we give up on it, you're in shorts? Okay. Sounds good, Joe. Squeeze it. Yeah, the market looks sus today. Payment day. Let's go, monies. Yeah, we're failing against the 20 here for MTC. So maybe if we can break above that level at some point, like I said, if we can clear dot 315, then okay, fine. If not, yeah. And if we break below $3 and close below $3, then it's done with. CADL is looking good again. Oof, musty. Oof, what a beautiful swing. Uh, yeah, maybe that's the plan today. Just burn everybody. Burn, burn, burn. The NVDA before ARM. It's averaged down on musty. You're funny. Nah, 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 nah. I know G-Sun failed at the view app. ALR, Bunny, we're back to 71 cents. Right, so this is the problem with this thing, is you can easily just get new all-time lows now, which it looks like it's about to. So it's a complete gamble if you're going to play with it with the tight stop loss. Nothing wrong with that, but just be aware that it's a gamble. When are we going to squeeze MTC? If you're holding MTC, type in yes in the chat. Come on, maybe here, maybe now, maybe. If you're holding MTC, type in yes in the chat. Come on. My goodness. Tell me, it's like pulling teeth. That thing cannot close above the 20. If one of these, Dylan, yeah, make sure you have a good stop loss, please. Tight stop loss. Good morning, Troy. Yeah, it just doesn't want to close above the 20. That's it. That little red line you see going across, it just doesn't want to do it. So it's gonna have to do it in the next two candles. Otherwise, we're done with it. Two candles. That's it. That's all it gets. And then because it's red, it's yeah, like it's in a really tight range. So it really doesn't have a choice. So make sure you have a good stop loss and go from there. All right. A newsy broke out. Okay. It's showing some more action. Yeah, that thing came back for the 200. So I think had two candles in it. We're back to almost the highs of the day on PLTN here. PLTN KOD. KOD, not bad. Yeah, Lucy did well this morning. Did really well. That was actually a good breakout. And a retest. And a halt. And a halt. Yeah, that break above 550 captain was perfect. Absolutely perfect. Uh, nah. Yep. Nice. The rest to no way. 250 to 99. Oh my goodness. We're a whole bunch of Tesla ones. Ooh, an alert just went up for YTEN. YTEN. YTEN was one of those Peggy's at the highs of the day. Nice. YTN was also a split, so I just had it up there with an alert just so I could pay attention. The volume is pretty sus though. That's the problem. Yeah, volume is so sus. Whether ES is a short. Yeah. La, 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 la. Yep. Okay. Let's go, virus. Okay, sounds good. Be safe, virus. See you later. See you later. Alrighty. Yeah, fine. Let me pull up Peggy again here. Yeah, there's nothing else moving, so I think people just moved on to this one. Peggy. Peggy. Na, 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 na. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, no, news is still hot. News is unhalted and it's dropping. I think just went from 260 shoosh to $2. Dang. It's trying to go back up though. Dang, the markets came up. Yeah, we're back to the yep. Just send it to 520. 520 spy. Let's go, Justin. Yeah, just be careful though, because I think the markets are still quite confused. So maybe that's a good thing for shorts, because then we don't have the momentum to pump. But that could also mean we haven't really made a decision yet in terms of direction, and we could just decide to pump it just like yesterday. And just like that, Newsy's back to 240. Wild. Wild. For 2 weeks almost. You sold at $1.30 today? No way. You held for multiple days and then you sold at $1.30? Well, the low of the day is $1.32, unless you sold in pre-market, which would be very frustrating for you. Oof. Can you imagine selling this thing in pre-market at $1.30 and then the low of the day is $1.32 and then it explodes to 260? Yeesh. Mm-mm. that makes you that's when you go outside and throw some hands, You're like, anybody want to fight? Sheesh. Yep. Stuff like that happens to everybody though, all the time. There goes 270 doozy. Dang. Yup. Uh Win green. There you go. Let me remind. Always. You're waiting to add? Okay. Waiting to add. 275. No, that's a really nice push. A really nice push. Yeah, it looks like Peggy failed at 7 cents for now. So you're basically just using these psychological levels for profit taking. You know. I'll take a look. Uh, Apple is rewriting the rules for with a new $129 Pencil Pro. Uh, really? Is it over? Okay, I think I want to see more stuff. What can the pencil do? Anyways, that's cool. For all of you iPad lovers, Peggy's back to 7 cents. Oof, back to 7 cents. Yeah, I mean, like honestly, that news like that is like it's really whatever, you know. Is whatever. Bitcoin is going okay. BTC. MTC is back to that stupid 310 level, isn't it? It just had to go below and then come right back up there. So the damn thing is just playing games with us at this point. For Apple products, Apple too does make like the best products though when it comes to some things. So you can kind of tell why people just don't want to worry about stuff too much. And anyways, you know, overpaying, yes, quality for sure. Would I pay $129 for a pencil? Kidding me? I could just buy some Mullin puts instead. But instead, I'm gonna go buy a pencil, some AMC puts. You know, they don't with all the money you see, yo. The biggest buyback in history, Musty. Sheesh. They're like, you know what? Let's just buy some shares of our own company. Let's just buy some damn shares. Damn. Their buyback is more than AMC is worth. More than AMC is worth. More than AMC is worth. Crazy. And Mullen and all these other scam companies. You know what they should do? They should take that money and just squeeze stocks with. Well, investing in Mullen. No, like low float stocks. Yeah, tight stop. Okay. Yeah. No, we're just kind of playing with that level for now. Uh, a little gamble. Yeah, we're just failing in the same range though, right? Up, down, up, down, up, down. So we'll see. Yeah, G-Sun is at $5 still. Yo, Peggy, 7 cents. 7 cents, Peggy. You fell asleep and nothing moved, Mike? Oh yeah, like it's pretty damn slow. When you look around and the one thing that's performing well is a micro penny stock, you know the market is slow. Super slow. Super, super slow. Mm. Yep, Peggy's just slowly going. Slowly going. Your favorite. It has that pineapple energy, you know? The pineapple. It has the pineapple energy. We loved this stock back in the day when it wasn't a micro penny stock. You guys remember that? Yeah. Josh, you did? Yeah. Pineapple energy. Calendar. Hmm. Just, yeah, I'm not sure, Gail. Not sure. Yeah, no, congrats if you're holding Peggy. Congrats. It's not bad. That evening? Okay. Has 400 billion to spend each year for its. Yep. 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 Oh, these companies have crazy monies. Crazy monies. Crazy monies. Crazy monies. But then again, these guys print a lot of money. So where do you think that money goes? Right? Especially when COVID was happening and everything else. Where was that money's going? To, to Amazons and the big boys. Print monies, spend it. Like we need to stimulate the economy. Okay, send it to Apple then, so they can have more monies. And there goes Peggy with the dipskis. Peggy with dipskis. Yeah, today is just a sus day. Sus. Mm, 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 mm. Uh, Stimulate these. Yeah, I've seen those videos, Musty. Yep. I've seen those videos. Send those videos. Stimulate these. Yeah. Pretty sad though, isn't it? Pretty sad. Bigger than the better than the garbage I'm in right now, Chase. What are you in? What are you in? Uh in the streets to get coffee in the AM? Place is a dump? Damn. My goodness. Yup. Yup, yup, yup. Yeah, something's gonna have to change at some point. Something will have to change. Uh huh? Anyways. Yeah, there goes Peggy back to the highs. Peggy went down and it was like, oh, there's nothing else? Okay, let's go back up, please. Let's go back up, please. Oh my goodness, SPRC. Sheesh. Once I get my money back, I'm blocking that stock. Oh my goodness, Chase! I have to go look at this. You're holding SPRC. Eh, let's see, guys. Let's see. Let's see. Ah, oh, let's see stress. I see stress. Damn. What's your average, Chase? You're not gonna tell us, are you? I promise I'm not laughing. I promise I'm not laughing at you. Oof. That damn thing is at all-time lows again. Damn. Well, what's your average though? Maybe I see stress. This is stress, you know? It's you wake up in the morning and you're like, damn. Okay, you have a one. Oh, okay. That's not too horrible. That's not too horrible. See, your average is like right. You're right there. That's you right there. So all you need is like one news catalyst pop $2 and you're out of there. Oh my goodness. Sheesh. Yeah, you're hoping for double bottom here though, Chase. So yeah, stay above $1.15, 115, and then pop, and you might be you should be back to break even. So yep, hopefully. Sheesh. Like roadmaps of your mistakes. Oh my goodness. Anyways, but yeah, so yeah, we just need to stay above that and get a news catalyst or something, Chase, and then pop, right? And then you should be back to Peggy. Peggy looks nice though. Oof, 45% on Peggy. Dang. Uh, yep. Yeah, honestly, I thought it was worse than it was Chase. It's not as bad as you think. I was fully expecting your entry average to be like all the way up here, but it's not as horrible. You just need a solid green candle and you're back. MTC is just playing with us now. It's just playing with us. Just playing with us. Uh, 9. Okay. Uh, hmm. Yep, 8 cents. 8 cents. Doo-doo-doo. There you go. Uh, okay. There you go. Production in Germany. That doesn't sound like good news. Maybe that's why the stock got NSAT today. Doesn't sound like good news. MTC is back to 311 again. My goodness, like we just keep going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. At least you can kind of say we found a bit of a bottom. So to the upside again. Yeah, it does. It does, Joe. It does. At the end of the day, that thing might be back to the high. What's that alert? Vino with an alert. Ooh, Vino. Vino. Yeah, I said these alerts, but then I come back and look, and the volume is so low. Ooh, okay. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, Vino. Okay. Yeah, the volume is still suspicious though. Um, and it's halted up. Immediately halted up. So what I do is like I just go through these splits and I set alerts for like potential breakouts. Um, but yeah, the problem is I come back and then it's like, oh yeah, it's only 30,000 shares, 60,000 shares, and then I don't, so yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's go. Let's see what happens when it gets unhalted. GSUN is back above 5 though, which isn't too bad. Not too bad. Do the right thing. Come on, Spy. All I want is you stretching. Kidding. No, 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 no. Support strong investment in Argentina. 3 minutes ago, they had news 3 minutes ago. Vino did. Huh. Endorsement from global leaders. Interesting. Come on, 23. Perhaps. In that case, I have a link for you. Let me pull up the S&P here, Joe. In that case, oh my goodness, Newsy is curling off at 220. What's the S&P doing? Yeah, no, that thing looks shaky here. We do look shaky, Joe. But we're still green for the day, though, right? Like it looks shaky, but it's still green. So, um, yeah, if that thing breaks above 518.30, Joe, pack your bags, because it's going to be all about stretching. All about stretching. Yeah, yeah. No, if you're short, that's not a bad spot to short. But I just know that the yesterday was strong. Today we've gone from like being shaky to back to the highs of the day. So clearly the momentum and the trend is still up, 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 up. Right. So, but this is a good spot to short. Right. And, so, but if we push up, oof, 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 oof. Stretching will be done. So, yep. No, it's looking shaky there. Shaky, shaky. Yeah, no, today's been a bit of a sus day. A sus day in the markets. Again, don't forget to smash the like, guys, please, and thank you. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe if you're new. And if you're not a member yet, what are you waiting for? Click the link at the bottom of the chat there. Come join us. Come join us. Do, 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 do. Every day is sus for you. Yeah, that's true. You're not wrong. MTC is back to that stupid 313 level again. So that thing is going to need to break out here soon. It's going to need to do something. Up, down, up, down, up, down. MTC. Again, not a bad entry that we had, right? Between 3 or 3 or 5. That was the entry we talked about. So not bad at all. It just never had, like, it just doesn't have the juice to give us that squeeze, you know? It just doesn't have it. But maybe on a breakout here, it's gonna pop. Maybe. It's trying. It's trying. There it goes. Maybe. And the answer is no. Yet, not yet. Uh, buys a stock that's in the war city. Well, you never know. You never know, Chase. You never know. You never know. The my only issue with your position is you never had a stop loss, Chase. Not once did you say, you know what, I'm gonna put my 5% stop. You know, like I'm buying at this level. Here's my stop loss. That was your only problem there. Why not? Why not, Chase? Why not? Why? Spies are heading back for the highs of the day. Surprise. Not. Musty will start investigation. What are they investigating? That's what Vaseline is for. What are they investigating? Bitcoin? I don't get it. These guys really have nothing better to do. And we're failing again at the top of the range for us by the top again. Scandal and NQ. Ooh, look at that candle. And you got NSAT twice. Yeah. Yeah, that thing just popped there, Joe. Dan. Straight to the top of the range, but then back down. So, the top of the range. Oof! Dang, Dan. Dan is punching the air now. Yeah, looks like we just went to the top of the range, right? So like right to the top, right there, and then drop it like it's hot. Joe, you're out. You sold it. Yeah, man. You are. You sold. That's all you needed. Nice. You too, Justin. Sweet. Sweet. Look at these criminals. Set it back up. Unbelievable. Wow. It's not coming something on oh wow, okay. 7? Okay, nice. Second short again. Yeah, not bad. Um yep. Yeah, it's trying. It's going back up. It's going back up. You can tell that today is slow. Just because Twitter is very quiet. Usually Twitter is noisy. Like my notifications today is quiet. Everybody's just relaxing. Everybody's just relaxing. La 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 la. There we go. AGBA. Yeah, that stock likes to creep. And a creeping. I wish the market was moving as quick as this song. But no. No, we want to have a chill day today. Newsies at the highs of the day. Dang. Dang. Okay. Okay, Nuzi. Okay, Nuzi. Technically, that's a double top though. 385. So just be mindful with. So unless you get a cup and handle there, it's resistance. Resistance. You're back in the shorts. Okay, you couldn't wait. Yeah, I mean we are giving you like it's lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. So almost looks like it's getting ready to get slapped. Na, 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 na. Z50? Not yet. Not yet. Peggy 749. You're done for today, Steve. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. In the green though, which is nice. Yeah, Newsy looks like it's trying to creep up there again. Oh dang, Vina. Oof. Sheesh. My goodness. Did you guys see that alert? Right? The alert went off. What was it? $5.40. And just like that, boom. Sheesh. Wait. Okay, never mind. Yep, that makes sense. Vino, Z-Splits. Thank you very much, Steve. I really appreciate that. A little appreciation for you. Thank you very much, Steve. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Much love. Thank you. I wasn't kidding with the $23 price target. I mean, it's halted up again, so let's see what happens. Let's see. Yeah, Joe, maybe you should have waited a second because it was slowly creeping to the top of the to give you that short entry again. Did anybody FOMO into Vino? Anybody FOMO? Cooking. Yeah, so halted up and the S&P said, yup, we're right back to the top of the range again there, Joe. That would have been your sweet entry. But now you hope we don't break above though, because if we break above that level, you're gonna have to reverse. You did, Adam. 10% just jump in at 540. Sweet. No fail. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. So we're failing at the top again for SPY. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. SPY needs to get some vibes from this song and give us a direction. Pump it or crash it. Well, don't necessarily want it to crash, but just pick a side, you know. And there it is, from the top of the range right back to the 50 again. So we keep going up and failing and right back down. And Joe's back in the green. Back in the green, Joe. Back in the green. Oh, they are. You know they are. They are. All these CEOs look around and they're like, when's the perfect time to drop news? Oh, all these splits are pumping? That sounds like a good time, right? Oh, okay, the stock is at support. Oh yeah, that looks like a good time. They all do it. That's why they have like an IR firm, right? An IR department. So they know exactly what they're doing. Isn't it funny how like when bad news is when a stock is crashing, Companies don't announce any good news. They're like they wait, and then as soon as the stock hits a base or like it's curling back up, they drop good news because they know exactly what they're doing. Who wants to drop good news when the stock is crashing? You want to do that? How come Mullen didn't drop all of that news like when the stock was going from like 10 to 7? They're like, ooh, support, $5, drop it. Anyways, but then again, then there's AMC. AMC doesn't know what they're doing. So, watch AMC is gonna pump on Thursday or Wednesday or whatever it is earnings, and then we're gonna new iPads, Pencil Pro, OLD. Hmm. Can we just dive already? We want to squeeze, Joe. We want to squeeze, but we want to squeeze. Now that you have calls, I mean, I hope it doesn't, and I hope we break out at resistance. But Gary, also, why you're buying calls when the stock is sitting at resistance is the next question, right? You see the S&P clearly sitting at resistance, right? Like it's stalling here. You're obviously hoping that it breaks out. What if it doesn't? See, your calls are clearly 50-50. Like it's a gamble. I hope it works out for you. But what if it doesn't? Right? So, if it doesn't? Vino is on halted, guys. And Zivino is pushing for new highs, 675, and then drop. And there goes 660. Zivino. $655, $670, $680. Zivino is squeezing, $690. Zivino is going for $7. And Zivino just hit $7. And Zivino just break $7. And Zivino is halted up. No, it's not halted, sorry. It glitched for a second for me, so I thought it was halted. But it does seem like it's halted. But it's not halted. So, Zivino. Zivino, highs of the day, 735. Yay to FOMO. Because you liked Torment. Yeah, there you go. Like the S&P just dropped, right, Gary? You're buying calls when it's clearly sitting at resistance. It's not the market's fault. It's someone else's fault. I'm not pointing any fingers, though. So, yeah. Yep. Yeah, Troy? Yeah. Na, 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 na. Choo, 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 choo. Uh, There you go. Taking my response was 600. Let's go. You wanted to go look at Apple. That's why, Troy. Apple. The apples. Hunting turkeys. Hunting turkeys, Mike. La, 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 la. Yep. Dang, Vino is crushing it though. Woof. Of course, Vino would run on a day like today. Vino. It's interesting how Vino is like anyways. Anyways. Oof. 750 and then immediately dropped to $7, $6.90. Dang, congrats if you FOMO though. Congratulations. Just don't stay too long, because that thing will eventually end up in the abyss. La, 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 la. La, la, I will sell to you for $10. $50, Gail. $50. $50. Okay. Moving on. Okay, 4 more minutes, guys, and then we're gonna hop off and go back to Discords. 4 more minutes, and then are you guys down for some futures? Futures stream later. Joe, Dan, Justin, Troy. Futures. 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 Yeah, okay, you're getting off in an hour? Okay, that's perfect. I should be done in like, well, I need more than an hour, but yeah. Does it have a chance, Hamza? What's your position? Let me know. What's your position? Honestly, Hamza, right? You're like, that's just, don't ask if it has a chance. You have to have a stop loss. You have to, right? Don't worry about the chances. Don't worry about the company. Don't worry about the stock. Worry about you and your position. Like, what am I doing to protect my monies? That's what you should be worried about. Alrighty. So pick a number, set a stop loss. Entry is 307. And what's your stop loss at? What's your stop loss at? Yeah, don't just let it AGBA. No leverage. Not a stop loss though, Hamza. Jay, have a wonderful day as well. Thank you. Captain? Yeah, exactly. Protect your monies. Protect your monies. Protect your monies. Protect your monies. Could I just like, it doesn't look bad at 690. Just be aware that, yeah, like this is just it's one of those vibe names. I know it looks like a swing play. Most likely is. Just make sure you keep it tight. Don't let it crash too far below your entry. But yeah, it looks like it curled really nicely off like 690. I can head to the View app now. well, maybe for you, just la 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 la. Is another scam or a big scam? That thing is the stupidest thing they can do. That thing is so stupid. So stupid, Troy. Don't get the whole point of that. Like if they really wanted to, yeah, yeah. Oh, Koda, if that thing can magically crash to 6 cents, oof, that would be good for you. So they should have done a whole bunch of prizes like TradingView memberships, blah blah blah, but like do the entire market, you know, not some stupid. Do the entire market, and then give out a whole bunch of prizes. McDonald's Monopoly. They wanted to do something and not. When I looked at that thing the first day, you know, some dude was up $2,000 already, and I was like, okay. And then I got into a trade. I was like, how the hell did you get this so quickly? It just seemed like a scam, but whatever. Vino's back to $7. Slow day, yeah, it's a slow day, Bernie. Yeah, that's okay. We're gonna have these days, you know. It's bound to happen. Have a wonderful rest of the day, though. See you in Discord. See you in Discord. There goes Vino. Vino. 720, 730, 740. Oof. My goodness, these candles are wild. Damn. Vino. I think it's about to push for highs of the day, isn't it? 750 is that previous high. $7.50. So technically, that's a double top area. 1,000%. I know, right, Justin? We had a 500% last week. Um, had a 200% yesterday. Yeah, we need something. We need something crazy. We need to be in it, you know. Spy with a bit of a bounce there. There goes Vino. Highs of the day. 756. Actually, let me send this over. You know, every single day. So be patient with these plays, and you'll do well. Steve, thank you very much again. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Um, ready? When halts. Troy, exactly. One of these days, we need a 4,000% gainer. 4,000%. Can someone squeeze the S&P 4,000%, please? Let's go, Gail. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful afternoon. Be safe. And don't forget to smash a like before you go. Hit that subscribe if you're new. And yeah, ready. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. Thank you. See you. See you, CM. And yeah, bye, guys. Bye, guys. Bye, bye. Bye, Annette. Bye, Troy.